The interesting thing about Motorola is we've been growing.
See exclusive interview ahead.
It's on. Earnings season. Know the score. Trust the people who know business better than anyone. Earnings Central on CNBC. Follow the money. Get the first word on the bottom line from the authority. Own earnings season. This week on Squawk Box and Closing Bell on CNBC.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Closing Bell. Some news out of the PC sector right now. We are coming to you live from the NASDAQ market site right now. We're focused on technology and Dell Computer. Stock right now, one of the most heavily traded and down 1.5%. Research firm Gartner Group says second quarter worldwide PC sales rose 11% to almost 55 million units. That compares to just under 50 million units in the year-ago period. In the U.S., shipments rose more than 6% to a level of 16.6 million units. Dell did keep its spot as the world's #1 PC company, followed by HP, Lenovo, Acer, and Toshiba. Shares of Dell right now down 1.5% year to date. Stock has been under severe selling pressure, down about 26% in 2006. It has also lost almost half of its market value since the same time last year.
All right, Maria, listen up. Time to stop trading. Mad Money's Jim Cramer here to tell you the hot stocks he's watching right now. Jimmy, an interesting day. Everybody thought there's going to be some fall through after Ben Bernanke gave everybody a little something to cheer for yesterday. Didn't happen. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, we called it the Head and Shoulders sell-off last night as I donned some Head and Shoulders, and we also said it was just really an oversold rally. We did not buy the Bernanke theory on Mad Money. I'm still not buying it. If there were a real Bernanke theory, we would have been up today. So give me a break.
All right. So then why are you bringing in the oil service holders?
Okay. There's a thing called the OIH, which is one of the most easily manipulated indices I've ever seen. Remember, you can go short, you can go long. If you're a big guy hedge fund like I used to be, you kind of take it where you really want to go. You're the master of your own domain today, the day before expiration. And you see this one is being pegged at 135. It's driving all the oil service stocks down, even the ones that are involved with natural gas, even though the futures went above $6. It's a case of clear manipulation that if the SEC were less focused on naked shorting or perhaps options, they would actually look at it. But it's just too much darn fun. OIH. I say manipulate away, guys. You'll always get away with it.
All right. Well, listen, there's no reason to encourage.
Super game.
There's no
the
reason.
manipulation game.
Stop trading. There's no reason to encourage that behavior, Jim.
No, I think it's bad behavior. But you know what? I see bad behavior all over the globe. Why can't it be in the indices?
Listen, there's no reason to encourage it.
No. And if the ethics police had teeth, you know what they would be doing?
I'm moving along here. Ford Motor Company losing money. All the attention has been on GM. Are these guys in as dire a strait as their friends across the way?
I think GM's in great shape. They're well ahead of the Ford Motor. They're probably maybe about 17 or 18 years ahead of the Ford Motor restructuring. I have to tell you, Ford Motor, to me, it looks like it's going to go to 5 before it goes to 4.
Well, now you're really out on a limb.
It's going to go to 5 before it goes to 8.
Now, hey, listen, it could gap lower. You could be wrong.
I remember when Chrysler was trading at 3 in the 80s. You know, that was before anybody did the bailout.
I didn't ask you whether you remember that.
I'm very old. I remember when I had hair, Chrysler was at 3.
A view on Ford for an investor.
Would I own Ford for an investor? What do you think? I'm an idiot? Do you take me for an idiot? Last I looked, I was no moron.
I would never presume any such an indictment of your character.
Did you really suggest that I own it as an investor?
I gotta go.
Look, it's bad enough that I actually like GM.
You're telling people to manipulate.
No, I am saying that it's a free-fall manipulation game because the government allows you to short and go long.
I misspoke.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
It's a nice shirt and tie.
You had it on earlier, my friend. You had it on yesterday. I took it from you right off your hanger.
Have a good night.
Ooh.
We'll see Jim later, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on CNBC. Mad Money repeats again, 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. here on CNBC. Dow Jones Industrial Average right now a loser to the tune of 66 points. The NASDAQ, same story. Down we go. Apple, a huge winner, though, today over at the NASDAQ, which is where, as you can see, we find Maria Bartiromo. 30 minutes to go.
Yeah, and we've been taking a look at the energy squeeze all week here on the Closing Bell. Up next, how high oil prices are affecting the tech sector and whether the squeeze means you should be adjusting your portfolio. Speaking of technology, Microsoft and Google getting ready to report earnings after the bell. The biggest of the big. Find out what Wall Street is looking for a little later on the Closing Bell.
And a quick reminder, all the recommendations expressed by Jim Cramer are solely his and are not the opinions of CNBC and may have been previously disseminated by him. Before acting on a recommendation, consider its suitability for your circumstances and consider seeking advice from your own financial advisor.
Office Depot, a leader in mobile technology, can build a notebook computer to the most important specs of all, yours. Office Depot will customize a notebook to help you go wireless wherever your work life takes you. Now build an HP Pavilion with Intel Centrino mobile technology and an all-in-one printer starting at $499.99 after mail-in and instant savings.
Taking care of business.
Announcing the Subaru all-wheel deal model year clearance. There's never been a better time to buy the fuel-efficient all-wheel drive Subaru Legacy and Impreza. Right now, lease an Impreza 2.5i for only $169 per month for 48 months. The Legacy and Impreza, both with a top safety pick gold rating and the safety of all-wheel drive standard.
Every day is a winding road.
Hurry, with a $169 per month lease, supplies won't last.
Every day.
For years, E-Trade stood outside, throwing stones at the financial establishment. Now that we've matured and offer everything from trading to banking, we're doing it from inside. Be extraordinary at etrade.com.
Do you have an adjustable rate mortgage? How much has your monthly payment gone up? Do you have credit card debt? Get a new low fixed rate home loan with one low monthly payment, even if you have a credit problem. Log on or call 1-800-71-FIXED.
She says she was seduced by a married man, breaking up a celebrity marriage. Now her side of the story. Tonight on The Big Idea, 10 Eastern and Pacific on CNBC.
Look, here's the deal. When you talk about Geico.com, you want to communicate three things. Easy to use, no middleman, could save you hundreds on car insurance. Other than that, just sort of be personable, yeah? The old nice weather, innit? Cup of tea? That'd be lovely. How's your mum? Cheers. I'd stick with a small talk, mate. Theatrics might come across as a bit cheesy.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Did you know?
Comcast digital cable customers, did you know that you automatically get a library of movies, music, and shows that are ready to watch when you are? And that most of what's available on demand is totally free. To access on demand, go to Channel 1. Then you can explore. And did you know it's near impossible to lick your elbows, but 99% of people try it anyway.
Did you know?
For chemotherapy.
You're watching a special edition of The Closing Bell, live from NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange.
Biggest NASDAQ percentage gainers are doing today. You're watching CNBC, first in business worldwide.
By the middle of this quarter, we'll start to see some momentum in the right direction with regard to core auction listings on eBay, but we hope the full impact will be in the fourth quarter.
How about a look of today's biggest NASDAQ percentage losers? There's the list. The closing bell comes back in a moment.
You're watching a special edition of The Closing Bell, live from NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange.
Thanks, Dylan. Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Closing Bell. Capping off a huge week for technology earnings today with the biggest of them all, Microsoft and Google reporting in just a few minutes. We're coming to you from the heart of New York City, Times Square, and the NASDAQ market site. But it's not all about technology. Also ahead, another CNBC exclusive. I'll be sitting down with Bill Ford, the CEO of Ford Motor. It all starts now on The Closing Bell.
Live from the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, this is a special edition of The Closing Bell. Here is Maria Bartiromo.
Watching The Closing Bell on CNBC, first in business worldwide.
You're watching a special edition of The Closing Bell, live from NASDAQ. Here's a look at some of today's winners and losers.
Welcome back. Well, we
for business.